Good evening, everyone. It's Paulie. This is an unexpected live stream. In short, I'm going to pre-record it and hopefully upload it as a vlog. And we're going to catch up on what has been happening in the past 7-8 days. So I think the last vlog I dropped was I'd got a flat battery. Bryce had rescued me and we went scuba diving the next day. Unfortunately, due to being a little bit delayed with the car battery repairing it and whatnot, the time that took, that pushed me behind a couple of other jobs. And I think I was trying to catch up when you all were with me last. So we got the Shipwreck Adventure out, which you can see on the YouTube channel or on Instagram or on Facebook. And that was the Omeo Shipwreck, or as I call it, the Oreo Shipwreck, down in Coburn Sound. That's a fantastic beginner's snorkeling experience, not scuba diving, snorkeling experience. And Bryce and Matt, actually, not Matt. Oh gosh, Scott. Sorry, Scott, I do this to him all the time. Scott actually suggested it, and he showed us the way down there, and we had a fantastic afternoon. Following that, on the Monday, I had a shoot with Coach Morley, which, or I may have had that the weekend before. I finally got that video out for Coach Morley, some samples, and we added that with some more footage with another shoot, which I'll get into. Monday was also spent preparing. I went to rehearsal for DRN1 to film one of their radio shows. Now, DRN1, check them out. They're the sound of Perth. Shout out to Russell. Thank you very much for the opportunity, Russell. Lots of thank yous in this this video / live stream. The open bar radio show essentially pays tribute to alcohol, drinking establishments, and just goes around Perth. And they're a fantastic group of guys and girls who have a lot of knowledge to do with alcohol, its history, the different blends, the different types. They like to really, I notice, as someone that doesn't drink, I've noticed that people, when they find a drink, an alcoholic drink, they stick to it. They don't like to change or mess about, where these guys are willing to experiment. And in this episode, they put tiny teddies. Oh, so the venue that we streamed from on Tuesday was called Helvetica. Helvetica's the most exclusive whiskey bar in Australia with all premium whiskies. It's just whiskey. I mean, there's other beverages and they have cocktail nights, but it's a very exclusive establishment. Fine dress is required, so your collared shirt, polished shoes, suit pants at least. And it's got a lot of history, and they've got over, I think, 300 Scotch whiskies. 200 Scotch whiskies, because I think there's only about 200 in the world. And a traditional Scotch whiskey has to come from Scotland or be distilled there. Fantastic podcast, radio show, went for about an hour. Got a little shout out at the end there, so that was fantastic. And after that, spent Wednesday editing that. On the weekend we went to Lesmurdie Falls. So Lesmurdie Falls is a beautiful waterfall, and nearby is a lookout which has panoramic views over Perth and the Swan Valley, and we went there with Scott and Bryce. While I didn't venture out as far as they did get some amazing shots, and Bryce has got those. Hopefully he'll send them to me to either edit, or hopefully he'll post them. And he's also, as a photographer, he really loves his craft. Like, he's really particular about his shots. So hopefully he'll have some exciting news for everyone very soon. I hope you can share that. I can't spoil his surprise, but hopefully he will be able to surprise you all with what he's been up to soon. And we all went to Lesmurdie. That was a fantastic afternoon out. Of course, got the drone out. Got some amazing shots and some photos up there, which you can see, of course. Oh, pardon me. Then I think after that, it was the Major's birthday on Tuesday, so shout out to the Major. Thank you for all your continued love and support. Sorry if I haven't got back to your messages yet. It's been a very, very busy week. Then, what else? I've done a couple of other jobs in between. I just can't remember what. There was some basketball video edits I finished up. I did the interview with Adam Westerhout from Full Court Fitness. Make sure you check that out, guys. Fantastic interview. That's www.fullcourtfitness.com, or just type in Full Court Fitness to Facebook or Instagram and they should pop up. He started off in the SBL, and after he left the SBL, he still wanted to continue playing in basketball, but he didn't want to like go to the full, the extremes that the SBL does, in the sense of they've got a great development program there, and he had other priorities such as a family, which is understand. I mean, he's got a beautiful family and a beautiful house, a beautiful job, but he also still wanted the community that was built around basketball. So Full Court Fitness, he started that as a fitness group back in 2018, and I've had the pleasure of working with him since late 2018. I had the opportunity to work with him, and I've been working with him since, and I've got a lot of opportunities thanks to him. So that's been absolutely amazing, and being able to chat to him about his history and know more about him, that was fascinating for me as well. So that interview was dropped. Following that, what else were we doing? That's right, so Tuesday, DRN1, we went to the Helvetica Bar, filmed that. I've now got that edited, and I'm just waiting for the audio from Russell. We've got some other videos that we're going to hopefully slip out with some B-roll that I captured. So that was amazing. Then on Wednesday, or was it Wednesday or Thursday? I think it was, which day was it? Oh, I have to check. Sorry, guys, I've forgotten. That's right, Wednesday, finished a project with Bryce, which was the best supercar V8 performances ever. Now, V8 Supercars is Australia's most popular motorsport. So we put together a top 5 list. We got John to do the voiceovers. That was fantastic. So having the whole group together to collaborate on these projects, one, it's good to have a diverse group because you get your more creative ideas. You can get you're not watering down your creative. I don't see it as watering down the creative aspect. I see it as building it, in the sense of you're now appealing to a wider audience. It's as when I talk to a customer, I'll get them to give me what they think they want, because they know their customers best most times. And it's my job to be able to try and put that into film. So having that opportunity was fantastic. Then on Thursday, we did a shoot with Charles Kativu. He's just come back from up north, and not up north as in jail, up north as in working in the mines. He's still recovering from his ACL, and we did a great photo shoot, a little video as well, which you can check thanks to Perth Store, the Nike Perth Store in the CBD there. Also, thank you to Wilson Basketballs for the equipment. Not that they gave it to us, we did purchase it, but we did get it at a great deal due to the Nike store in the city, so thank you. Next up, what else did we work on? So, did some photography with Coach Morley. Now, special shout out to Coach Morley. He's been fantastic for about, I've known him for about 12 months now, and he first gave me the amazing opportunity to be his C camera person for the UBL Grand Finals in 2019. Since then, he's been one of the kindest, most amazing people. He's given me opportunities to film at other basketball tournaments, athletes. I was able to edit together a wedding video for him, which really brought me great joy. I cried a couple of times. His wedding was beautiful. It was absolutely picture perfect. And to be able to then continue to work with him, that was fantastic. And now I've had this opportunity where, because of COVID-19, we've been restricted. So, of course, I've got now more one-on-one time with him. And we got a great photo shoot out in the studio, and then we did a session out on the courts as well. And that will be coming soon. I haven't jumped into editing that, but we will. And then last night, then we had, what happened yesterday? that was yeah. So that was Coach Morley this afternoon, and then Gemma. I ended up catching up with my beautiful younger surrogate sister Gemma, and she popped round to show me some of her new kicks. So did Charles. Actually, that's three for. Shout out to Adam Westerhout and Courtside Culture. Thank you so much for the opportunity today to film a promo. Go check them out, Courtside Culture on Facebook and Instagram. They're everything to do with sports and the culture of sports. So check them out. We got to film a promo for them today, but I'll get into that in a sec. I'm spoiling my own stories. Spoiler alert. So last night I was filming with Gemma, having a chat with her. We did a quick shoot with her shoes, and she did modelling back in the day. She's absolutely gorgeous young lady. We've been friends for a good 8-9 years now, and yeah, beautiful young lady, very intelligent. Let me tell you something. That lady has taught me a thing or two about marketing, and I've done we did a marketing assignment. We helped one of her friends with her TAFE homework, and we were doing her marketing assignment for her. Yeah, so Gemma came around, we did the shoot, and she was kind enough to volunteer this morning to help out with the Courtside Culture shoot. And of course, I was able to rope in Charles, and we went to Australia's best basketball court and tacos. Now, I can't express this enough with words. I'm not exaggerating this. It is Australia's best basketball court. There is no other basketball court that is in such a beautiful location, such a beautiful finish with the light and the... As a cinematographer, I don't know what it's like as a player, but as a cinematographer, it is just... It's music video worthy. It's just absolutely stunning. So we got to film there this morning, take some photographs. There are some samples in my stories. Check those out, and we'll have some more dropping. Visit Courtside Culture, because you'll be able to see the 15-second promos that we made. We've hopefully got some more video for them, and that was huge. So shout out to Donnie Tacos, shout out to Gemma and Charles, shout out to, of course, Adam Westerhout and Courtside Culture. Let me take a breath because it's been busy. And then this evening, did a podcast with John and Bryce. Yeah, so the two guys once again back. And that's a pilot for a series that John's hoping to pitch. And we'll fill you guys in on those details later. So we won't be releasing that. We're just taking about 2 minutes of the best of it. And we'll be sending that away. And hopefully we can come back with some good news for you, whether or not we've got a podcast to... not just a podcast, but something a bit more professional. Hopefully from a studio where we can have a regular streaming show and reach a lot wider audience. So, yeah, the digital platform is where we'd like to start off. And, of course, we'll go... Hey, sis! Good to see you. Thank you so much for everything today, sis. I was just speaking how highly about you. Now, you got to check out her hair from today, because... I mean, I've known her for a while. She's always been gorgeous. As I said, she's intelligent. She's taught me a thing or two about marketing and business. And but her hair today, it was, you know those photos or videos you see where the ladies... Hey, shout out to Alighted Traveller. Thank you very much. Now, got to give Bryce... How do I not thank Bryce? So Bryce, of course, of coming on both adventures, was an epic person to help me with the camera shoot last night. As a photographer... So, video and photography, way different. But as a photographer, he's got 9. He picks up things that I don't see. I'm always asking him, bro, what are the settings on my camera? But shout out to Bryce, and hopefully we'll catch up for another shoot. He was there for the podcast as well. But yeah, back to sis. So her hair looked like a Hollywood movie actress's hair. I mean, she's always been amazingly stunning and whatnot, and a great person. Lots of fun. Really intelligent, but thank you again, sis. Appreciate that, and go check her out as well on her page and give her lots of love and support. And same with Bryce. But yeah, back to Courtside Culture. So we had that shoot today, and then of course the podcast, and now I'm editing here with you. So yeah, guys, it's been a full-on 8 days of like 12 plus hours a day, but it's been fun. As you know, you've been following the stories. To everyone that I owe thank yous to, there's too many. I've had so much fun. Thank you all so much for an awesome time. you make it too much fun. I can't wait to catch up with those who I've got scheduled with. We've got some amazing shoots coming up next week. I'll keep those in the works. And I hope you all have a safe, warm, and fun weekend. Now, there's going to be a storm or something, so just be careful on the roads. And apart from that, guys, peace out. Thanks again.